Welcome to the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium's Elementary School English Language Arts Grade Level Considerations training module. This module examines considerations for item and task development that are specific to grades 3 through 5. This module will examine the importance of considering reading level, vocabulary, grade-appropriate context, item difficulty, and the assessment targets and associated expectations that are described in the Smarter Balanced content specifications. But before these topics are explored in greater detail, let's take a moment to introduce the Smarter Balanced Style Guide. The Smarter Balanced Style Guide provides both global style conventions that apply to all content areas and style conventions that are specific to English language arts. The style conventions provide guidance on a variety of issues, including the layout and design of items and tasks, methods for emphasizing content in items, and use of numerals and words for numbers in narrative text. It is important to review the Smarter Balanced Style Guide before writing items and tasks. Now let's focus specifically on reading level. In order to collect valid evidence about specific skills that are the target of assessment, items and tasks must be written so elementary school students can understand them without difficulty, yet provide the rigor appropriate to elementary school. The passages and stimuli used for Claim 1 and 3 items should represent a range of complexity, with some passages at grade level, some above grade level, and some below the grade level for which items are being developed. The passages and stimuli used for items written for Claims 2 and 4 need to be one grade below the assessed grade. There are 3 guidelines that are important to consider regarding the reading level of item and task stems. First, item stems must be written in clear language and use vocabulary that is at or below the assessed grade level. Second, domain-specific vocabulary must be appropriate to the grade level as defined in the Common Core State Standards. Third, when measuring ability to derive meaning based on the context in which a word or phrase is used, vocabulary must be at least 2 grade levels above the assessed grade level. The context of elementary school passages, items, and tasks must be appropriate for the age and experience of elementary school students. Appropriate contexts cover a range of common interests and address topics and situations that are familiar to most elementary school students. Inappropriate contexts include those that would be considered too immature or simple, too complex, or outside common elementary school experience. A range of difficulty is necessary to discriminate between low and high-performing students. Passages and items should form a continuum from easy, those that most students could be expected to answer, to hard, those that only a few students could be expected to answer, with most items falling in the middle range of difficulty. An adaptive test requires items that span a full range of difficulty. Item writers need to include items that they perceive as easy, medium, and hard. To help guide the development of items that range in difficulty, each sample item presented in the item specifications provides information about its anticipated difficulty level. Now, let's examine the claims and assessment targets contained in the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium ELA Literacy Content Specifications. Smarter Balanced has defined 4 claims or broad statements that will be made about learning outcomes. Claim 1 focuses on reading. Claim 2 focuses on writing. Claim 3 focuses on speaking and listening. And the final claim focuses on research. Claim 1 states that students can read closely and analytically to comprehend a range of increasingly complex literary and informational texts. To elicit evidence for Claim 1, all items will be accompanied by 1 or more grade-appropriate passages. Evidence for Claim 1 will be provided by selected response, constructed response, or technology-enhanced items that focus on a particular skill or concept. All Claim 1 items will be accompanied by 1 or more grade-appropriate passages. At the elementary school level, 50% of items will focus on literary texts such as stories, poems, plays, myths, mysteries, science fiction, and historical fiction. At the elementary school level, 50% of items will come from informational texts and may include literary nonfiction or texts that focus on historical, scientific, and technical topics. Claim 2 focuses on writing skills and states that students can produce effective and well-grounded writing for a range of purposes and audiences. Evidence for Claim 2 will be provided by selected response, constructed response, technology-enhanced items, and performance tasks. For elementary school students, performance tasks will be used to collect evidence about narrative, informational, explanatory, and opinion writing. The focus on opinion writing in elementary grades differs from the focus on argumentative writing in middle school. Claim 3 targets focus on speaking and listening skills and state that students can employ effective speaking and listening skills for a range of purposes and audiences. Evidence for Claim 3 will be provided by performance tasks that require students to analyze and evaluate source, read grade-appropriate texts, and plan and deliver oral presentations. Some speaking and listening standards may only be appropriate for local formative and interim assessment purposes. Claim 4 focuses on research and states that students can engage in research and inquiry to investigate topics and to analyze, integrate, and present information. Evidence for Claim 4 will be provided by selected response and constructed response items that focus on evaluating and analyzing complex sources. Most Claim 4 items will be part of performance tasks. Claim 4 items and tasks will use real-world sources about complex topics and issues. Elementary school students should be able to plan, evaluate, and integrate information from multiple sources and use evidence to support their ideas. This module introduced topics item and task writers should consider, such as vocabulary, style, context, and item difficulty. The module also introduced the claims and assessment targets for elementary school students that are found in the Smarter Balanced English Language Arts content specifications.